Well, hello friends and family. Welcome to Jim's In-Town Gardening and also Bella's Legacy Rabbitry. So, today, it's late. This is Tuesday. And my wife and I just got back from a bunny date. We just sold, actually the sister to this one, to a couple in Dover Foxcroft, a couple towns over. They had bought 2 rabbits, a buck and a doe, last year. In fact, I delivered them Valentine's Day. And we just got a couple ducks from them. And they wanted to know about this girl. They had seen pictures of her. Actually, they might have even seen a video, I'm not sure. But anyways, wanted to know if she was still available. And I says, yep. This poor little girl has been spoken for at least 3 times, if not 4 times. And anyways, they wanted her. So I says, yep, I'll bring her over. So this boy, and he's been spoken for a few times. He's going to go to his forever home Friday. But what I wanted to do in this video, I am going to show you some rabbits that we have for sale. But this is kind of goes along with the rabbit update that I usually do on Monday. What I do prior to a bunny going to their forever home, and some things that you might want to look at. You know, if you're going to pick out a rabbit from somebody, because not everybody that's selling rabbits is as honest as they should be. Number one, I offer, you know, if I had rabbits that were pedigreed, and I've only got 2 right now that are pedigreed. You know, I'm not showing, I'm not looking for big money sales and so on and so forth. But, you know, check some of the ancestry. Oh, you're liking this, aren't you? But as far as some physical things that, you know, to look for, again, you know, the last couple videos I've shared, you know, feeling that backbone, how is that rabbit? Now, you can just barely feel that backbone, and then when you get down here, the hip section, you know, you can feel this flesh over it. He's in perfect shape, I think. Perfect shape. Now another thing, let's see if I can bring this a little closer without making a whole lot of noise on your speakers or headphones, whatever you're listening to. You know, another thing is checking the ears. You know, are the ears clean? Which I know he is, and they are. Both ears are clean. You know, some other things once we get going here, and I don't know how he's going to be with us because we haven't done this. But let's try. You know, his eyes are bright. Easy. Ooh, okay. All right. Hold on. You know, if you go to flip them over on the backside and they start wrestling around like that, let them go. Just let them relax. Let them get on all fours. They don't like being on their backs. The only time they like being on their backs is when they're nursing off a mommy. Good baby. Yes, good baby. Good boy. Okay, so we're going to do this again. And usually what I try to do is, you see where my hand and my arms are, and then I try to have their back legs. And it's hard explaining this and doing it. Okay, the other thing I want to check is down. Easy, baby. Easy, honey. Easy. And I'm not going to play a whole lot with him. He's not liking this. You know, I've got that camera stuck in his face. Every time I do this, my rabbits are totally opposite of what they normally are. Easy, baby. It's okay. All right, I'm just going to calm him down. Okay, so what you want to look at underneath is around his privates. Are those clean? What he was. Hey, sweetie. Check his teeth. You know, you don't want huge, long teeth. Now, my rabbits get apple limbs. He got me too. Usually about finger size and diameter. A little bit bigger isn't going to hurt them. And usually I only go maybe 2.5, 3 inches long. I don't want a whole lot of stuff in the cages, but they love chewing on that. So I know that all my rabbits' teeth are good. They also have hay. Hay is part of their diet. Some rabbitries don't do that. To me, I want that roughage also. Now, I do kind of limit what they get for hay. You know, I've got some girls, Mandy right here. Mandy would eat all the hay that I'd feed her and not eat her grain. And, you know, she's getting up there in age too. I want her to have those vitamins and minerals that she needs, which is in the grain. You know, the hay, that's what it is. Yes, there's some nutrients in the hay too, but that can't be their full diet. Temperament. Now, usually this guy is the most loving guy. Not sure what's going on. You can see he's calm. His ears are up and they're not laid back. He just doesn't want to be flipped on his belly. Now, the couple that are going to be getting this boy, they bought 2 does, 2 of Sugar's does, New Zealand's, and a red New Zealand. And he's a beautiful boy. It was a toss-up when I was choosing a red New Zealand to replace Rex. I had already chosen this guy. Him and I bonded right off the bat. And I just love his form. The one that this couple got, he, I think, was 2 months younger, but a beautiful boy. And a little bit lighter in color. Anyways, they are first-time rabbit owners, and I've seen pictures and stuff that they've got on Facebook. I don't have a Facebook account, but I could go and look at them, and they love their rabbits. And I had made the remark, I said, boy, those guys are pampered or something like that. And he says, yeah, twice a day they come out and they get brushed and held. So, makes me happy. You know, you always wonder what happens to the rabbits that you sell. Most everybody is kept me informed what's going on. They'll send pictures, and I just love that. So, you know, like I said, disposition-wise, he's usually really good. Now, the other thing that I do, and I've already done him because he was supposed to have been sold about 2 months ago. And I was just getting ready to leave, and I don't even remember who it was now. Anyways, they had said no, they wanted to go with a different rabbit. So, anyways, his nails have been trimmed. That's something I try to do whenever I sell a rabbit. Because to me, trimming the nails it's important. And especially with the Rexes. The Rexes, I don't know why, but the Rexes, nails grow quicker. And also, easy baby, I'm sorry. Also the whiskers. Their whiskers seem to grow a lot longer or quicker than New Zealand's. And I don't mess with the whiskers. I don't mess with them. Sweet boy. Trying to think what else. Important things. You know, as far as what's the health of the rabbits around them. Now, most people have seen, you know, when they've come to buy rabbits, they've come in, they've looked at my rabbits. There's a gentleman, he's about an hour away. He bought, actually it would have been a half-sister and a half-brother to this one. Mocha was the mom. Dad was, I can't remember now. Without looking, I can't remember who the dad was. But anyways, he's gone to quite a few rabbit farms, and he said, none of them compare to what you've got, Jim. He says, your place is so clean, so neat. You know, to me, this is not as clean as I normally have it. I really need to get after these cages. There's a lot of hair. I vacuumed yesterday. You know, there's another thing. You can vacuum your cages. Now, for somebody who's never done that in the Rabbitry, what I would say is talk to your rabbits. Talk to your boys and girls. Let them know that it's not going to hurt them. As you're going through, when you turn your vacuum on, they're going to start, getting antsy in their cages. Just talk to them. And usually they're pretty good. I wouldn't do it if you have babies still in nest boxes, because what could happen then is your doe jump in the nest box and end up squishing them. I'd be very, very careful there. But, like with mine right now, I usually fire it up every 2 or 3 days because I've still got some rabbits that are shedding. So, hey, baby boy, you going to let me flip you over now? Actually, I'm not going to even bother this time. Okay, so I am going to get some of the younger ones that I have for sale. I'm not going to take them all out because there's 9 of them. I'll start with some of the girls and I'll start with some of the boys. So give me just a few minutes. Baby boy, good boy. Okay, so this is another one. A little black one. This one was probably one of the best behaved out of the 3 black ones that was in this litter. There's one big black one, which is a boy, and called him, I think I was calling him Harry. And that little guy, boy, I'll tell you what, as soon as he came in and that nest box went on the floor, he was out. And when get done feeding him, Leanna would wipe his mouth and, the things that she did, put him in the nest box, the other nest box, and he was trying to get out constantly until there was a couple other ones with him. So, anyway, so this is the black girl. This is the only black girl that there was in the litter. Now, one thing on these are not going to be full-size Rex or even the New Zealands. I don't know if it had to do with the bottle feeding. They ate well. They were full all the time. But they just didn't grow up quite as big as they should be. And I will give you actually, they were born August 15th. August 15th. I didn't think she had it on the chart here, but she does. So, just a minute and I'll get one of the white ones. Okay, yeah, baby girl. Okay, so this is the white one, one of the white ones. I've got 2 white girls and I've got two white boys. Ooh, sweetie. Now, like I said, with these guys, I wouldn't sell these as breeders. I'd rather see them go as pets, and they make sweet pets. For breeders, they're not going to grow. Chances are you might have a decent litters from them, but I would rather see these guys go as pets. And I think once they got used to you, they'd make sweet pets. Let's see if I can get you with her head. She's got a beautiful head. She's a cutie. So I'm not going to get the other girl. The other girl is a little bit smaller than this one. Let me just make sure you are a girl. Yes, let me just make sure you're a girl. Yep, you're a girl. Okay, cool girl. I got one of the white boys looking at me. So, now, let me get the other one, and this one here, I believe it's an opal. There's a girl that follows this channel, and that's what she called it. I'm not familiar with all the colors. So, be right with you. Yes, you are. You're a sweet little girl. Okay, this is the one. I just love the markings on this one. She's a sweetie. Now, this was one of the smallest one of the litter. Her and her brother. Her brother is black. They took the Rex. I mean, she has got the Rex fur. You gonna chew on my shirt? Okay. See if I can do this so you can see the underneath. I mean, look at the colors, just beautiful colors. Yes. Look on camera. I mean, she's just a beautiful girl. Yes, she is. She's a beautiful girl. So, there was one other white girl left of the females. So now let me I'll show you a couple of the boys. Hold on just a minute. Okay, so this is one of the boys. You know, he doesn't have the Rex fur, but boy, it's soft. My guess is the softness came from his dad, because his dad's got very fine hair. Buster, you sweet boy. Yes, you are, you sweet boy. So there's two of the white boys, and give me a minute, and I'll grab one of the black ones. Good baby. Yes, you are, you good baby boy. Yes. Oh, good boy. Yes. Okay, so this is one of the black boys. Look on camera. And this is the troublemaker. This is the one I was telling about. He was constantly out of that nest box when we bring him in to feed. And yeah, he's a sweetie. Now his fur is soft, but it's not as fur as soft as the white one. What do you think? You think you like this, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Good boys. Okay, now I'm going to get the black one that took more of the Rex. Give me just a minute. Good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Okay, so this is the little black boy that took the Rex. Nice, soft, the short hair. Like I said, he was the other run of the... There were three. There was him, the opal one I just showed you, and actually I think it's this little white boy. I think it was the little white boy that I showed you. He was the smallest. So you see the soft. Like I said, he's got that Rex fur. Good boy. Can we look underneath? Can we look underneath? I'm not going to play with your privates, I promise. No, solid underneath. So, pretty baby boy. Yes, you are. Pretty baby boy. So, if you're here in Maine and you might be interested in picking up a pet rabbit, you know, these might be some that you might think about. You know, the nice thing is, as far as the bottle feeding, you know, they were used to the hands-on right off the bat. Comical when you go in to feed them or water them. I mean, they're all right there. You gonna pet me first, or? But, so, you know, and if not, you got to see some beautiful rabbits. You know, and I want to thank a lot of you who, even though I wasn't busy on this channel during the summer months, and not a whole lot since I got busy, I want to thank you for hanging on and still supporting this channel. You know, I've got quite a few who have kept following on the ministry channel. And if you're not familiar with the ministry channel, you can find a link down below. Either that or type in J and L Ministries on YouTube. You'll find us there. There's 9 videos going on that channel a week. I do a devotion each morning. We teach Sunday morning, 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and then Wednesday evening at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. In fact, that's what I've got to do when I get done here, is go and prepare tomorrow night's message. So, but I wanted to come out and show you some of the bunnies. The last few days have been crazy. Like I said, Leanne and I got to go on a bunny date today. I think it was last week we went on a bunny date, and we're going to go to meet that couple again on a bunny date Friday. So that's our time out together. So, you know, and love to hear your comments in the comment box. You know, I've missed that, you know, where I haven't been busy, and I know I've put a few videos out, and not a whole lot of people are responding to it, not a whole lot of hits on it, but, you know, I get that. You know, you're gone for a few months, and you got forgotten about, and I get that. I get that, and I know your time is busy, too, so... Anyways, friends, we love you. Thanks so much for taking a few minutes out of your time to watch this. Hope you enjoyed seeing the bunnies. You know, for those who are thinking about getting into rabbits, you know, I gave you some things to look for. And I could go a lot deeper than I did. You know, my whole thing with this channel is to help people get started. You know, some of the tips and tricks that I've learned. You know, I'm trying to pass those on with you. You know, to me it's important. Here's another thing. When somebody, if you buy a rabbit from somebody, see if you can get enough grain to mix half and half with whatever grain that you're going to be using. Now, I use the blue seal grain. It's what I choose to use. You know, other people use, oh, what is it up here? Perco? Not Perco. I can't remember. Anyways, what I do is so that, you know, like on my larger rabbits, I'm feeding a cup a day about. This way they can take a half a cup of what I'm feeding, a half a cup of what they're feeding, and give it in their food dish. You know, with these guys, it would probably be more, half, 3/4 of a cup. You know, just mix it half and half, and I try to give them enough to do that for about a week, 6-7 days. And I'll tell them, just use it up that way until it's gone, and then transition them over to what you're using. It's easier on the stomachs. You know, there's been a few people who are just getting started. They don't have hay, and, you know, I'll tell them, don't buy the little bags of hay at Walmart or some of the feed stores. You know, find a farmer that's got decent quality hay. Buy a bale of hay. Now, I've got mine in the trash can, but you can stuff it in a bag and seal it up. Hey, sweetheart. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Good boy. Yes, you are. You're a good boy. You know, and that will last, for one rabbit, that would last a long time. You know, if you can get the hay balls like what I use, those work great. I don't know if everybody's got a PetSmart around them or not. That's where we got them. They've got the patent on it. So, but there's other kind of feeders that you can use too. Oh, easy, easy, sweetie. So I'm going to put him in. I'm going to say goodbye. Love you guys. Thank you so much. God bless you. Good boy. Good boy. Yes, you are. Good boy.